Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some pretty exciting news, as we kinda always do recently with Dead by Daylight. And that, my friends, is new cosmetics for some of your favorite licensed characters, Ghostface and Leatherface. So we're gonna be talking about that in this video, alongside with some leaks for the next tome that is going to be coming on out. Before we go ahead and jump on into this video, as you guys know, Holly and I are having a race to 100,000 subscribers. And guys, we're literally 1,000 subscribers away from 90,000 subs. We're still a long ways from 100,000 subscribers. In fact, over 60% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, so consider subscribing down below. It'll mean the world to me. And on top of that, if you guys think you are subscribed, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you, so double check. I would really appreciate that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about the leaks that we recently received for Dead by Daylight. As you can read by the title, and as I said at the beginning, Ghostface and Leatherface are now going to be getting some skins in DBD. The Ghostface skin is going to be a set, and we don't exactly know what this set is going to be. We know that for Ghostface, at least, they're very open about Ghostface skins and things coming on in, and RJ Torbert has been really excited and hyped about something coming on into DBD for a very long time now. And we know that we received an announcement for DBD working with Ghostface on mobile, and that was supposed to be coming on out. And we didn't really get that big of a reaction from him when that was officially announced, and a lot of us speculated that it's probably something bigger that's going to be coming on out towards the future. And this leaves us again to speculate even more what this is, what this skin is going to be. Is it going to be Dirtface like so many people have wanted? Is it going to be something completely different? There's a lot of licensings that they could use in order to bring on into DBD. Dirtface, obviously the best seller, the one that makes the most logical sense, so hopefully we see that coming on into the game. We already have a little bit of goofy cosmetics that are in the game, so it wouldn't shock me too much if we were to receive Dirtface coming on in. And the amount of people that have wanted this cosmetic is absolutely insane. So again, it seems smart on both sides for business. They're going to be getting a lot of sales, and the community is absolutely going to love them for bringing it on in. So I'm excited to see what this license is going to be. Next on the list, we have our first ever skin for Leatherface, and Leatherface is a standalone character. He doesn't have a survivor with him, so we won't be seeing any cosmetics for any survivors anytime soon, but it leaves me to wonder what cosmetics are we going to be getting for Leatherface. Now, I have never watched like all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, so I don't really know too much about the cosmetics that he's going to be getting. And obviously the cosmetic that we have in the game is the most iconic that we have towards Leatherface. Being that this is also a legendary, or I guess licensed character, we can expect to have a legendary cosmetic. And we're left to speculate on what we could get. Obviously, there's a lot of variations of Leatherface. You could just do a quick Google search and see that, you know, he has some cosmetics where he has his tuxedo on. We have some of them where his hair is longer and he has a mask. There's a lot of different cosmetics that they could bring on in and incorporate to the game that would be very iconic to the series and into Dead by Daylight, that fans would absolutely love, that really enjoy Leatherface. So I'm excited to see what they're actually going to be bringing on in. Maybe it could even be an original. Maybe it's something that we're going to be seeing for the absolute first time. So I'm quite excited for that. I'm very ready, and we can expect both of these cosmetics for Ghostface and for Leatherface coming out on the mid-chapter patch. A lot of people have been asking me when the mid-chapter patch is going to be coming out, and normally after the PTB we receive the mid-chapter patch about 3 weeks later, so we can expect that anytime in September to be getting that, along with the Rift, or the new Rift, and some skins for Ghostface and Leatherface. And obviously, again, these are going to be licensed, so you're going to have to pay with this with actual money and not shards. In addition to this, we got some new information that basically talks about the new tome. It's quite early considering we just got this tome being released to us. So we got some new information on who the tome is going to feature, what the cosmetics and all of the things are going to be. So I'm quite excited for that. And it looks like we're going to be getting some recolor outfits, which, you know, are basically just the outfits that we already received in the past, just color change to suit a newer age of designs for Nia, the Hag, Meg, the Plague, the Wraith, Jake, and Kate Denson. And they also added some new cosmetics that we're going to be getting for the Legion, Adam, the Clown, David King, Claudette, the Trapper, the Blight, so that's really awesome, Yui, Feng Ming, Richard, and 30 new charms, or 32, sorry. 32 new charms are going to be incorporated on into the game. And this is probably going to be released with the mid-chapter patch, which is going to be coming out towards the end of October. And as we know, the end of October is also when we're going to be getting the Hollowed Light event. Now, I just want to source some of my information that I'm going to be getting here, and all of these leaks were sourced by DBD News in cooperation with Leaks DBD, so shout out to them for bringing on in this information so we can report it to you guys. And back to the point that I was making, this is probably going to be released in October, and as we know, October is typically when we get the Hollowed Light event. Obviously, we received the Blight as the new killer, so maybe with the mid-chapter patch coming out, we could see a Halloween event coming out, something that was mentioned in leaks before that could be coming on into the game, and could add some more lore onto the Blight and other characters like that. Maybe grab us some new cosmetics for some of the survivors and some of the killers that haven't received any Blight cosmetics already, and add on to the overarching story of Dead by Daylight. So again, Tome 5 is probably going to be released at the end of October, and it could possibly come out with a new tome. So again, we are talking about the tome, and we did receive a lot of information on the tome, specifically information on what we're going to be seeing as cosmetics. Now, there is a lot of cosmetics to go to. Obviously, we have 70 tiers, so there's 70 tiers of cosmetics that we're going to be getting. I'll run over just what the final couple tiers are, and those are going to be a Claudette head, Nia legs, a Hag hair recolor, and a couple of charms, Jake head recolor. So we're gonna have to wait and see exactly what those are. And judging on the skins that we're getting and the amount of skins that we're getting, following the pattern of the tomes that we had, so to speak, we can accurately determine what this next tome is going to feature specifically on the characters. And the characters that are going to be featured on this tome, hypothetically, you know, it's very early to say as it's only August and we gotta wait until October until we see this, so this is subject to change and in no way confirmed. Those characters are going to be Nia, Adam, the Plague, and the Clown. So we could be seeing those characters coming on in with the new tome, learning some more stories about them. Very interesting to see what's going to happen with Nia and, you know, this whole overarching story of Nia being the entity and people hating Nia. I'm very interested in seeing what DBD is going to be doing with that. If they're going to tie on in anything to make her look a little bit more mean or sinister. I'm very excited for the Nia lore. And obviously we got the Plague and the Clown, which is really awesome. We got a little bit of a bonus, and we can also expect some new cosmetics for them. And we got Adam, someone who has been overlooked since day one. So I'm quite excited to see what they're going to be bringing on in, and it's really, really exciting. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much all of the information that we received and that we have to report to you guys today. Obviously, a lot of cool things that are going to be coming on into the game, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, consider subscribing down below. Again, we are nearing 90,000 subscribers, on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support. Consider subscribing down below. With that being said, I've been the King. That's in my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fall.